So you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas, Nevada? Are you sure? You don't want to make the mistake of moving to the wrong neighborhood. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 areas or neighborhoods to avoid moving to upon relocating. And we're going to get after it right now. If you are new to this channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad about living in Las Vegas and the surrounding areas, then subscribe here below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the very first to know about the current market here in Las Vegas. Hi, my name is Mark Pepe, and the team and I get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking for help on making their move to Las Vegas. We are passionate about removing the stress of relocating to a completely new city and state. As a real estate professional here, it doesn't matter whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and we'll be more than happy to help you make a smooth move to Las Vegas. So here we are talking about the 5 Las Vegas neighborhoods or areas to avoid moving to. Las Vegas has a well-earned reputation for the sprawling strip, casinos, music and sports venues, but not every neighborhood is safe. Like any large metropolitan city, there are areas that are dangerous and absolutely should be avoided. On a positive front, crime is not evenly spread throughout the Las Vegas Valley, and some neighborhoods are a lot more unsafe than others. These neighborhoods tend to be close to one another, so it's easier to stay clear of them. Let's jump into the first area, which is downtown. Before the Las Vegas Strip took over as the center of all the action, downtown represented the place to be in Las Vegas. Those glory years have definitely passed. When it comes to high crime in Las Vegas, downtown actually used to be the epicenter. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, there were more gunshots and robberies in this area than in any other part of Las Vegas. The busiest street was Fremont Street. It was alleged that the majority of the crimes took place in dark alleyways. Downtown buses and bus journeys appeared dangerous and sleazy. Assaults, pickpocketing, and muggings were common, causing the police presence to be quadrupled across the district. Interventions have occurred and violent crimes in the residential areas have declined gradually over the years. Property crime has become the focus of the area over the last 5 years or so, with an estimated 4,151 crimes per 100,000 population, and violent crime at 885. Although downtown is safer than it used to be, it is not advisable to wander around the district late at night. It's recommended to travel in groups rather than alone. However, daytime walks and bike trips are largely safe. You may be asking if the Fremont Street experience is too dangerous to visit. Fremont Street is generally secure. However, it is always a good idea to be aware of your surroundings and not wander away from the immediate area of the Fremont Street experience. The next neighborhood is Meadows Village. This small community is located just south of Charleston Boulevard between the 15 freeway and Las Vegas Boulevard, close to downtown, and it has a mix of urban and suburban elements. The population is only around 3,097 people. Meadows Village appears to be serene and charming. However, this part of town is not safe. Gunshots, car theft, and assault are common occurrences. This area has the largest number of reports of illicit guns. According to the FBI records, crime in Meadows Village has decreased by 3% in the last 5 years. In 2022 calendar, there were a total of 3,587 reported crimes, with murder and property theft among the crimes committed. Property crimes outnumbered violent crimes. There were 691 violent crimes and 2,895 property crimes reported per capita. Those are incredibly high numbers for a neighborhood of only 3,097 people. It's obviously not a good idea to be in this area if you don't have to be, especially after dark. The next neighborhood is Charleston Heights. Located between Rainbow and Jones and south of East Washington Boulevard, right off the 95 freeway. Population is at 38,504 people. Immediately, Charleston Heights has a lot of entertainment options that make it a fairly popular place for people to visit. There's things like a local psychic shop, casinos, arcades, and a performing arts center are bound to make people get a little bit more curious about visiting, don't you think? However, curious as you might be, I don't recommend you live in this area. The larger main streets are known for having gang graffiti, and the public schools in this area don't help with that issue. 53% of residents claim they wouldn't walk here alone at night. And 1 in 11 have a chance of being a crime victim. The dark city streets in this area doesn't help matters either. There were a total of 8,131 crimes reported in 2022. 6,770 of which were property, and 1,461 were violent crimes. Of the violent crimes, murder and rape were among the offenses committed. These statistics are not an area that I would want to live in, nor would I recommend you doing so either. The next neighborhood and area is called Huntridge. It is located south of Charleston Avenue, east of Las Vegas Boulevard, west of Boulder Highway, and north of Sahara, next to the Meadows Village. This area has a population of 16,115 people, and a cost of living is 10% cheaper than the national average. The majority of violence in the neighborhood is blamed on Huntridge Park, which is thought to be a favorite hangout for drug users, gangs, petty thieves, and the homeless. When there are allegations of an attack, a shooting, or a stabbing, the culprit is usually visited to this park. Needless to say, patrols are quite frequent at this park. In Huntridge, assaults, large thefts, and gun violence are all too common. Unemployment and poverty are high in this area. A few years ago, an attempt was made to clean up the neighborhood by updating the homes. I recommend avoiding the newer residences here in Huntridge to stay clear of high crime. In total, there was 3,612 crimes that were committed in Huntridge in 2022. These offenses included both violent and non-violent crimes. Property crimes outnumbered violent crimes. There were 2,956 property crimes reported, but only 706 violent instances. This is nonetheless a high crime rate for a population of just over 16,000 people. Next is West Las Vegas. This neighborhood often is known as the West Side and is located northwest of the famed Las Vegas Strip, south of Lake Mead Boulevard between the 95 and 15 freeways, and is one of the most hazardous locations in Las Vegas. Population is at 20,217 people. This area is plagued by crime, with crime rates 103% higher than the national average. Despite the police presence in the neighborhood, violent crime is 141% higher. Because of their proximity to the Strip, a few hotels in this region are recommended for safety reasons. This is an excellent alternative because it becomes very unsafe in and around the alleyways at night. If you must walk or ride your bike about, do it during the day and don't travel alone. According to FBI records, there were a total of 14,159 crimes reported during the 2022 calendar year. Yikes, that's a lot. Murder and auto theft were among the crimes committed. There were 3,151 violent offenses and 11,005 property crimes in total. While these figures may appear tiny in a large city or neighborhood, the crime rate is quite high compared to a population of 20,217 people. There are definitely better neighborhoods within the Las Vegas Valley to call home than West Las Vegas. Well, this gives you a good overview of the top neighborhoods or areas to stay away from when relocating to Las Vegas. While we may look at various neighborhoods and say that it's best to avoid them, the reality is that the Las Vegas Valley is generally a safe area to live in. In fact, Forbes even ranked it as the 14th safest in the list of American cities with populations over 300,000 people. If you've watched our other videos on the surrounding Las Vegas suburbs, you know there are some incredible neighborhoods with a wonderful sense of community to live in. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. So please like and share this video. Please subscribe below and comment if you have any questions or found this video helpful. So whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even schedule a Zoom appointment here in the description below. We are passionate about helping people just like you make a smooth and stress-free move to Las Vegas. So, until next time, we hope to show you around the safer parts of town very, very soon.